Hello, Nistas and Nistos. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm Savings Fashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrance, whether it's body or home. And today we're here to talk fragrance. So if you're interested in hearing about something that's new from Bath and Body Works, all right, you guys. So let's have this quick conversation. I'm sure if you are part of the body care world, you've heard about this. This is a product from Bath and Body Works, and it is new to me. I'm not sure if this has ever been released or if it's a repackaged or a renamed fragrance. I'm not really sure about that. So if you've been with Bath and Body Works a very long time, longer than myself, um, and you know if this is a repackage or not, you could just please leave that below. But as for me, it's new. So the fragrance that I am speaking about, I have already did a candle review on this particular fragrance, and you can click the card above to check out that candle review if you're interested in hearing my thoughts about the candle review. But this fragrance is Sweetheart Cherry. This is a part of the Valentine's Day collection, and this is one of my favorite times of the year with Bath and Body Works. As far as the little collection pieces, I'm not a big fan of spring candles or even really summer candles. There are a few here and there that I particularly, I like, but if I had to choose a season, it wouldn't be spring or summer with Bath and Body Works. But I do like when they come out with the collections for Valentine's Day. And I'm going to actually compare this to one of the collections that they came out with several years ago around Valentine's Day. But this is Sweetheart Cherry. The packaging, it is so cute. It says Valentine's Day, the color scheme, the actual little graphics that they have here, the leaves that are kind of like shaped like hearts, and it is just absolutely beautiful, you guys. So the fragrance notes in Sweetheart Cherry are wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. Now, this particular product, it only comes in the body cream, the body wash, the shower gel, and the fine fragrance mist and the candle. So those are the four items that this particular collection come in. And I was really excited about it because it does have some of my favorite fragrance notes, which of course I do like cherry. That's one of my favorite fruity fragrance notes, and pistachio is a new love for me as of 2023. You already know about it if you know me. Um, and the wood vanilla. So, you know, vanilla is one of those fragrance notes that you see and smell a lot in a lot of fragrances, whether it's male or female. And I was really excited about it. So I went in store, I checked out the candle. I was really impressed by the candle, really liked the candle. And it's back there, but the fragrance as far as body care. Now, when I got the fragrance yesterday, what I did, I'm just so loyal to you guys, as loyal as I can be, because what I did, I came home and I got me a shower, and I do not particularly like to put items on like lotions, thick creams on me before bed, but I did it yesterday. So I got me a shower earlier than I normally do because I wanted to be alert and aware as I'm wearing the fragrance. So I just took a shower, and I think I just used my regular Dove soap. That's all I used. And I came out and I applied the body cream, and then I sprayed some of the fine fragrance mist. Now, as far as the body cream, out of all three of the products that I have from this particular collection, being the candle, the cream, and the fine fragrance mist, the cream would have to be my favorite. I really wish that it came in a lotion, because you know how these creams, they do tend to go bad faster than any of us probably care or want to experience. So, but I like this well enough to, I think that I will get my use out of it. But the cream, I'm definitely getting the cherry note in the cream. And out of all of them, this is the only one that I can say that I do pick up the pistachio note. Now, the cream, you can't really see it, but it's not that thick custard like yellow cream that we tend to get. And what I noticed with that particular texture and color or of cream, they go bad the fastest, the quickest. But this one, it's not completely white, but I would just use it as much as I would desire to before it goes bad. But this is the product that I can smell the pistachio in it. It is not a super nutty pistachio, but I can tell that the pistachio is there. So it is a great balance of all three of the fragrance notes, in my opinion. I really enjoy this. I did apply it again today before I left out for today, and I'm enjoying it. So I did apply a fragrance with it today, but on yesterday, I could smell this up until like maybe an hour and a half. So it did not dissipate as quick, and it could have something to do with just being freshly out of the shower and not going back out into elements outside of your home. I do think that some of that may contribute to your fragrances, because I did not smell it that long today while I was away from the home. So, and I could have just gone nose blind to it because I wore it through the night and then I showered and reapplied it this morning. But I don't recall it lasting as long as I noticed it long lasting on yesterday, because I really tried to track it, and I did periodically track it today. But this definitely does have a cherry forward fragrance. It is a very familiar cherry with Bath and Body Works. It reminds me of the cherry that I have smelled in the Firecracker Pop, but it's not as pungent. I got rid of that fragrance because it was just a little too cough syrupy for me. And I have heard people say that the candle reminds them of cough syrup. So I truly think that is all on your olfactories. And our olfactories, whether we acknowledge it or not, they are different, you know. And I do think that our fragrance experience is completely different. So what you smell is something different from what I smell. So I'm just here to share my subjective thoughts. And it reminds me of that cherry as well as the cherry Merlot. But the cherry that it mostly reminds me of is the cherry note that you get in the chocolate covered cherry. This is one of those holiday, around Valentine's Day items that came out. I want to say this was a 2020 release, so this is like 4 years old, and I have kept it in my collection. This was not a fan favorite from this particular collection, but it's something about it that I like. But this is a very similar cherry to the cherry that is in the Sweetheart cherry, and it's a very similar cherry to the cherry that's in the cherry Merlot. But I pulled this cherry too. This is one of my favorite cherries, but it's different. And I do believe it's because this have that lime aspect to it, so it makes it completely different. So these are the two that they remind me of, as well as the Firecracker Pop. Not the fragrance in totality, but the cherry note. So I'm just trying to create a frame of reference. It's only the cherry note that I'm comparing this to. Now, as far as the fine fragrance mist, you guys, the alcohol is a little too much for me in here. Now, I've never really tracked fine fragrance mist the way I tend to track fragrances. So I don't know if the alcohol gets stronger or it gets weaker as the fragrance, you know, as the fragrance age. I'm not really sure. But you do get the cherry note from it. But in this, all I'm smelling is cherry and alcohol. That's it. That's just what I'm getting with my nose. And it's very tardy. It's a very tardy like cherry. So if you like those super sweet, strong, tardy cherries, you will like this. Now, I do like this, but as far as picking up that pistachio and a little hint of that vanilla, you definitely want to pair it with the body cream. I would go heavier with the body cream than this if that's what you're looking for, if you want the pistachio as well as the vanilla note. But if you're looking for just a really strong cherry, you're going to get it with the fine fragrance mist. So overall, I was really excited about adding this to my collection. And I don't think that I will ever purchase backups of this because, like I said, this right here, I just have too many products to add a backup of this because I don't see myself using it enough in order to um get my money's worth out of it, because these go bad. I really wish that Bath and Body Works had released it in a lotion, although I'm not a big fan of the formulation of the lotions, but as far as getting just some of the moisture that you need for your skin with the added smell that you are trying to create or you're looking for, I use the lotions for that. So I like it. I do. I really do. But like I said, to sum it up, if you're looking for the pistachio as well as the vanilla, it's definitely here. I'm not smelling it in the fine fragrance mist. I'm just smelling a very sweet, strong cherry with alcohol. So that's what I get. So this concludes my thoughts and overview of the Sweetheart Cherry. If you have gotten this particular fragrance from your Bath and Body Works, mine was the store. When I called the store yesterday, they said they were putting it on the store. I mean, putting it on the floor as I was speaking to them. So I went right around to the store and I got it. Some of my cyber sisters here, they're saying that they still have not released it in their particular location. So, you know, your mileage may vary, but it is online. So if you're trying to get it offline, you can use your rewards online. And what I did was I got one with the reward and I just paid the $16.95 out of pocket for the other one. So glad to have it in my collection today. I've said 30 times already probably, and I will say maybe 10 more. Please pardon me. It's just my anxiety. I did pair it with the latest Black Opium YSL Over Red, and it was a really nice cherry fragrance, but it was more cherry than it was anything. So now I know that and understand that. So if I'm trying to get more of a creamy vanilla gourmand cherry, I'm gonna have to add some more pistachio as well as some more vanilla. But let me know what you think if you have it and you played around with it, and leave some combinations below of some things that you think will probably pair really well with it to pull out that pistachio and or the vanilla note. So I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel, and do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye bye.